Good evening, everybody. It's just gone 5:15. It's a Wednesday afternoon right here in the UK and live on YouTube for the next 45 minutes or so. It's me, Tom, playing another classic game, and today we are playing Lego Alpha Team on the PC, episode 3 of this series, and this is quite a fun one. It's a bit of a brain teaser. You've got to think, which is always fun to try and do after you've had a day at work. But hopefully you guys that are watching at home can perhaps get involved and help me if you spot a mistake, or I don't know, just want to give me some advice. So yeah, if you are watching live today, don't forget you can, of course, get involved with the show by dropping a message in the live chat. Say hello, tell me what you think of the game, and maybe give me some hints if you've got some ideas. Of course, if you enjoy this video, make sure you tap that thumbs up and give it a like, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more great content like this from loads of different games. Yeah, we've got loads of series on the go at the moment, actually. I'm really quite enjoying the games that I am playing on this channel. And I will tell you about what I'm going to be playing tomorrow at the end of the episode. But yeah, let's get into this. This is a classic LEGO Media game from early 2000s, when LEGO Media seemed to put out loads of great little kind of PC games, and then some were released on the PlayStation as well, I think. But this is a prime example of one of those great games. I love it. We're going to see what is going on with Dash and Crunch, who we have unlocked, part of our secret agent squad, and the rest of them we are going to be delving in. And of course TV will be rattling on as he normally does in all these levels. So let's join the game. Let's go! Oh. Just getting my bits and bobs in order here. Remembering it's a PC game. Normally it's, if I'm playing like a Switch game, it's easy. I just kind of dock my Switch behind the screen, grab my controller, and I'm good to go. But when it's a PC game, I've got to get the keyboard and the mouse ready. And this one's always really confusing because I have two mice now. I have a mouse for the streaming PC, and I have a mouse for the actual PC that I'm playing the game on. Right, let's go. Boring stuff over and done with. This is what we were doing last time. We must have played this last on the 14th of September. We were on to a level called Tag Team Crossover. So let's go.
If Dash takes care of the evil orb, Crunch can take care of the plunger locks.
Oh yeah, this sounds familiar. I remember TV briefing us about this before we signed off at the end of the last episode. Okay, so I've got my new little camera controls on as well with my little keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so the idea of the game is to, well, at the moment it's to kind of hit these plungers and succeed and move on to the next level. And we've got to use Dash down here, and Crunch, who is currently sat on this bizarre kind of vehicular explosive device. We've got to get them both to the end in order to touch the plungers. Or actually, we're just going to use whatever tools we've got on offer to us. We've got all sorts of tools here. Hang on, let me. How do I go up and down? Oh right, okay, Z and X. I don't know. The controls for this are terrible. The camera controls are terrible. So I tried to remap them all, but because I've not played this in over a week, I can't remember what they are. Okay, so at the moment, Dash would, when we hit play, Dash is going to go straight ahead. He's going to hit this pad, which then hits this, that hits this, then does that. I don't see a point in that. What's the point in that? Because if, well, I don't see a point in this. This thing is a waste anyway, isn't it? Why do we need that there? I think a more sensible thing to think about would be... Oh, there's tons of stuff going on here, actually, isn't there? You know what? I don't know where to start with this level. Okay, let's check this out of the way. Let's put this like that. I'm also thinking the name of the level is called Tag Team Crossover, isn't it? So there's obviously going to be something at some point where the guys kind of cross over. So if he goes forward and hits that, which is obviously going to trigger this one, which is currently going to do nothing. Okay, right, I tell you what, let's move this instead, because I think this will be needed here at some point. But then, how do we, what do we explode with the car that Crunch has got here? Oh, I am. I'm not stumped. I'm just a bit... I don't know where to start. We could ask for some hints from the game, but I generally like to work it out for myself. Or from your help. If you're watching live and you want to get involved, drop a live chat message. If there's anything that you can spot. Obviously, Crunchy's going to have to somehow get rid of either this set of boxes or this set of boxes. Oh, right, hang on. I've had an idea. Let's spin him round there. Okay, I want to check what happens if... Oh, sorry, we need this here, don't we? Yeah, because that's... if Dash hits that, which then sets Crunch off, he's then going to come back. I'm going to spin him onto here, right? And then this is where I reckon the crossover thing is. I reckon this set of boxes is a bit of a red herring. And I think instead what we need to do is put this here, which would enable... Oh, hang on. No, maybe there. You've got to get everything expertly lined up. Oh, that's nowhere near right, is it? It wants to be there, I think. You can kind of judge it by the little brown squares on the floor. So Dash will end up going on there, jumping over that, and then I think we need a jump tile here. And hopefully that will cause Dash to jump over and then jump up again onto this raised platform and get the evil orb, which will trigger the zombie guard in front of this plunger to disappear. That's the thinking anyway. So then it's about getting Crunch to trigger this plunger, which I think we can do by him... Whoa. Camera's going crazy. If he goes forward, he's going to knock out these boxes and then hopefully hit that switch, come back, go on the directional pad and go up there, up there, up there, and then using the remaining directional pad. Oh, he's already got one there. I reckon we need to just put one here and spin that around like that. What we can do, we can trial and error it, can't we? Let's trial and error. Let's just zoom it out. I think this will be fine. It'll just be all the lineup of all these jump tiles, and you know, does he have enough space to get off of the of this thing? Because we need him to go forward and trigger this, don't we? Anyway. Oh, let's just press play. If we fluke it and we do it first time, fantastic. If not, it doesn't matter. We just have another go. So he hits that. And goes on and on and on and on. Oh no, I've seen a first issue is that Crunch's little rolling bomb never got activated, so we can actually put that all the way back here, and that should do it. I'm going to turn off the camera so you can just keep an eye on things here. Okay, we've triggered the left-hand plunger. Dash has got the orb sorted, which has removed the zombie guard from here. So all we're relying on now is Crunchy's acrobatic skills to jump down from here onto there. Yeah! Oh, that was good. To say I didn't have a clue, we managed to work that one out. Amazing.
We did it!
Very good. Right, let's move on to our next mission. Trouble Train Depot.
You found Radia and the main power supply.
Oh.
Dash and Crunch can free her by pulling the lever. Then, she needs to hit the plunger to shut off the island's power supply.
Amazing. So we have now located our third member of the Alpha team, Radia, who I think... Is she our expert in lasers, I think? I can't remember. Oh, let's have a look.
Radia.
She is, yeah, the lasers expert. So, if we rescue her in this episode, this level, we'll be able to use lasers in the next level. Right, where do we start on this one? So, in order to rescue... Well, let's work it backwards. So, we have got, at some point, Radia is going to be released from this trouble tube, which is the device that she's within at the moment, and she's going to walk forward onto what I think is a train here. And so we just need to literally just turn her 90 degrees, don't we, and make her jump. Jump off the trouble train. And into the plunger. Now I'm assuming there's going to be some way that we can get rid of the zombies somewhere. Is there a... Oh, there is. It's over here, though. It's miles away. An evil orb. So if we get that, trigger that from somebody, and the problem of the zombies will disappear. Okay, I reckon... this is a clue here, I reckon. I think if we put Crunch and his rolling car up here, and maybe we just fill this gap in with these raised platforms. Maybe. Oh, I can't get there. I tell you, the camera's just shocking in this game. We'll go top down. Okay, so... yeah, that'll do. So he's gonna somehow get activated by this punching machine, which will make him roll into these cars, and then we need to somehow get him on the orb, don't we? So maybe we use this trampoline here. Trampoline or a staircase? Is a staircase tall enough? I don't think a staircase is just going to be tall enough, is it? No, that looks a little bit out of the way. Let's use a trampoline. Why not? Let's do it in style. So he'll roll into these crates, blow up the crates, then go on the directional pad, jump off onto the trampoline, and then jump off into the orb, and then Crunch's part is done. How are we going to activate Crunch, though? We're going to have to use Dash in some capacity. So Dash is here, and I reckon this seesaw is key to operations here. Can we maybe put the seesaw here? Like so. And maybe we turn Dash 90 degrees to the left. I kind of want to see what happens here, because I reckon that if he just jumps off onto there, he's going to cause the ball to somehow go off in that area, and Dash will then carry on straight forward. Let's see how that works first, actually. Let's turn that off just so we can keep the camera here. Okay, that didn't do half as much as what I wanted it to do, did it? Okay, that's annoying. Indeed. So have we put all of this here for no reason? No. Oh, I tell you what, actually, what might help. I think they really like jumping off on seesaws, don't they? I think the extra height from a jump pad might, even though we've had to move it, I think that might help it a little bit. Let's see. Let's try again. Oh, okay. Now it went too high. So hang on, it went too high. So what, we need to pull it this way? Yeah, we'll try that. No, that's not working, is it? Try there. Okay, that's not working. Okay, right, plan B. Let's not use a jump tile. Let's use a staircase instead, because it'll have a similar effect. It'll just be... it'll give us the chance to move the seesaw a bit further this way, I think. Let's try that. Okay, right. That's done exactly what we need it to do. That's triggering that, which is triggering Crunch, which is obviously going to blow up that and that. And I think, bar the trampoline being maybe in the slightly wrong place, I think that section is all done. I think we've used all the parts that we need anyway. So, let's think about the onward steps for Dash. Because he's got a little bit of a way to go, and we ain't got a great variety of parts, have we? I reckon this has got to go in this gap, surely. I reckon the explosives is in the right place. And it may need a jump tile at the end. So let's just put one of those in. Just to get him over that water. Of course, the zombie guard shouldn't be there because hopefully Crunch will have sorted him out with the evil orb. Okay, so we've got a slide. Which is a bit weird. I'm pretty sure this game... Oh, I'm pretty sure this game doesn't kind of do too many red herrings. Of course, as we've seen in previous episodes in the series, you can kind of make up your own way of doing this. So long as it physically happens, you can use whichever parts you want. Let's think. I mean, that's going to send him on that way, isn't it? We just need to be able to get him up here, don't we? We've got we've got 2 staircases and a jump tile. Which sounds like an awful rom-com. The slide is confusing me. I don't think we really need the slide at the moment. Let's oh no, I tell you what, actually we will use the slide. Let's spin this around and put this up here. And then I'm going to put a jump tile down here, lining up with that staircase. Because I think that's going to be the only way that we can jump over these boxes onto that ledge where TV is. Then we need to line up a directional pad with the jump tile and also this tile here. So I think that's about there. That should trigger that. Right, then what have we got left now? I think, yeah, let's maybe bring back the slide. Where is the slide? Here it is. I think the slide... Can we attach... Yeah, we can attach the slide to staircases, can't we? Which is good. Like so, which gets us across that gap. And then, now I feel that this staircase may be redundant. Although, let's perhaps use it in this gap here. We need a directional tile here. Lined up with the end of the slide and the staircase, which isn't quite lined up. Let's put it there. Okay, this might well work. Let's see. Let's start off here. I'll keep control of the camera. So, Crunch. I kind of want to look at Crunch, but also this is the most important bit. Okay, right. We know that Crunch has succeeded because the zombie has disappeared. Dash on the plunger. It's blown that up. Oh, no! Oh, so close! Yet so far. Oh. The jump right at the end. Just slightly too close to the switch here. I think we just need to take it back one stud like that. Let's go. Let's try again. I'm pretty confident. Let's put the auto camera on. Let's follow Dash. He almost gets like knocked out by that ball coming back, doesn't he? But he survived. So he goes down here, up the ladder, up the stairs even, onto the trampoline, onto that, and now there we go. Which releases Radia from the clutches of the trouble tube. And then she comes down here. Yes!
We did it!
We did it. We seem to have activated the trouble train. Surely the idea was that we were shutting the power off. I don't know. So let's move on.
All aboard! We sneaked onto Ogel's trouble train. Next stop, the Goo Caverns. Charge and Cam are trapped somewhere inside. Our goal, rescue them, then shut off the main power.
Okay.
We made it inside, and we found Radia's lasers. A team member will need to grab the evil orb to remove the guards blocking the laser locks.
Okay. Got it. So a whole new kind of area that we're in now. This is like stage 3, I reckon, of the game. After you unlock a different team member. And you can see we've got some new toys to play with. But first, a message from our sponsors. Not really, from Evil Ogel.
So, you've managed to hitch a ride on my trouble train. Fitting for the leeches that you are. Oh, where are my manners? How rude. Now that you're here, make yourselves uncomfortable. You get it? I said uncomfortable instead of comfortable, like people always say. I changed it.
Cheers, Ogel. Okay, right. So, as TV said before, we have got these lasers now. Okay, so it might look like this laser is pointing, but I think this is just like a guide. I think in order for the laser to activate, we've got to hit it either over the top or on the side. So we've got a bit of a choice there of what we want to do. We've got to somehow spin. We've got to spin this one around, haven't we? We've got to have that lined up like that. And as TV also said, we've got to get rid of the zombie guards, which we will do by getting rid of the evil orb over there, which looks like it's going to be Crunch's job. So who have we got here? We've got everybody, haven't we? Yeah, we've got all three. We've got Dash over here. We've got Radiator on this platform, and Crunch is on the rolling bomb. So if we were to press play now, Radiator's going to jump over here and then kind of fall off the bridge, which obviously we don't want to happen. So, how can we do this? Clearly, jumping off this bridge is one of the things to do. But I reckon... Right, let's move that up a little bit, and let's put a pressure pad there. I'm going to leave this pad here. It all depends, really, doesn't it? When they jump, can they jump from here, I wonder, down onto this platform? That is the question. We'll see in a second when we do, we could do a little trial run, couldn't we? I want to put that there to line up. So Radia's going to jump over here. I don't think this wants to be here, does it? I think this would rather be... Oh, I don't know. Somewhere like there. I don't think this is needed. Oh no, this is needed. Because we need her to jump over the... we need her to jump over this pad initially to set Crunch rolling, don't we? So I don't know how much room he needs to breathe there. Let's put that there. Then I reckon Dash... No, we need to use that, I think, more here to enable Dash to jump over this initial jump plate and get to the directional pad, which Radiator will otherwise skip. So let's just move it back there a bit. I reckon this is a good setup for a trial run. As I say, my only hesitation is it'll be Dash, won't it? Can Dash jump from this platform down onto this lower platform? And I think we'll only find that out by pressing play. This is all set up good to go, isn't it? Yeah, Crunch will dispose of those. The other thing I can't remember is if lasers, when you touch lasers and activate lasers, do they stay on, or have they got to be on? Have they got to be activated within a certain amount of time? We'll find out. Okay, I'm going to turn the play camera off, and then we can keep a kind of close eye on the action. Let's go. We've got new music this time. Okay, this is the bit that we're worried about here. Good news is Dash was able to get down, as was Radiator. The lasers are going. Oh, yes! Easy peasy.
We did it!
It was the first level of that section, wasn't it, I guess? So they're always a bit easier there anyway.
If the team can't reach the lasers on their own, the seesaws should do the trick.
Okay, next level is called Seesaw Laser Maze, combining our love of seesaws with our newfound love of lasers. So same again, 2 laser switches guarding the entrance to the next level. One of them seems pretty much lined up at the moment. The other one, I think this is a trick. I don't think this wants to be on here, does it? I think because there's no means of explosives here, so I think this is a trick putting it here. If we put it on this lower platform... Oh, but now it's too low. What? And this is the thing, actually. I think this is now a thing. We might not necessarily have all the team members available to us in a level, so I think actually Crunch isn't in this level, is he? Oh, hang on there. I've just seen there's a platform. Right, if we put this platform with a laser on top of it. Sorry, I'm so zoomed out here, aren't I? Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, that works, doesn't it? That's lined up now. So we just need to figure out where to put that. We've got 2 seesaws to play with. And it'll just be a case, I reckon, of lining these up now. So we've got a bit of wiggle room with this one. We could put this one pretty much like here. And therefore the seesaw here-ish. There, maybe. And then this one, that's going to go there to there. I'm gonna move it more towards the edge because I guess we need to line up these middle. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't think we can actually. Ah. Maybe this is a trick. Because I don't actually see a reason to need both of these people. Let's just spin that round. We seem to have loads of extra parts here. We've got a trampoline down at the bottom. I think if that went there, and then let's put this jump pad here. It's all based on the physics of the seesaws, is this. If this works, great. But as I say, Dash seems redundant here. I don't know why we've got him. Radia is going to come along here, trigger that, jump onto this seesaw, which hopefully will trigger this, and then jump onto this seesaw, which will hopefully trigger that. Let's see what happens. Okay, right. Okay, we triggered neither. Which isn't obviously good. We fell short by quite a bit, so maybe the seesaws aren't supposed to be up here. Okay, right, well the alternative would be to put the seesaws like on these platforms down here, wouldn't it? So do we reckon... I don't reckon we can jump from there though, can we? Oh, I don't know about this. This seems odd. Because if we put... Oh, I don't know now. Let's try it. Let's see if Radia can make the jump. I don't know. She won't be able to. She's gonna vanish into the foggy abyss. But then what's the alternative? It missed by quite some as well, didn't it? Okay. Tell you what. Let's just try it again and see. Is there a better... Oh, it was back here, wasn't it? Let's see how far off they are. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, and then I've moved this pad here, haven't I? So let's just move that back to there. I mean, the fact that Dash is doing absolutely nothing does make me think that something isn't right here. Yeah, that didn't work well at all, did it? I think this is too close to that jumping pad. There we go. But it's still way off. Yeah, she activates them both, but she can't get to lasers. Okay, right. So then we've got to have them down here then. But how can we activate them? That goes there, maybe. We've got the trampoline, but the trampoline's not terribly helpful because oh, hang on though, we could put this... Oh, why don't we put this, like, right at this end? Because he's going to have to jump. Yeah, right, this might be it. And then we're only using the one jump pad, aren't we, for that one... right, let's get... who's going to be best for this? Dash, maybe? Spin dash that way. Now, Radia... Oh, I have an idea. Hang on a minute. Of course, we know that seesaws react to the height from which you jump. So, if we can line this up here and use the trampoline down here, can we get her to jump really high onto the seesaw and make the ball fly over the barrels? Oh, this might be it, actually. Right, let's try this. So, watching for dash. Oh, okay, dash. Oh, I wasn't watching either. I was so busy watching both at the same time that I missed them both. So Dash somehow really missed the ball on there, didn't he? Let's keep an eye on Dash, first of all. Try and get him right. So he jumps onto that. Ah, I bet I know what we need. Let's steal this jump pad from Radia and put that there. And put that there. Ah, right, okay, we are really close now, aren't we? We are really close, because accidentally we almost triggered Radia's laser. I think if we pull that forward a bit, I think that should just trigger. Let's just watch Dash again. What was the problem with Dash's ball? It went too high. Right, Radia's is just activated, so we just need to push Dash's laser back to there maybe. Let's try this. Go. Yes. Amazing.
We did it!
We did it indeed. Right, next mission.
Use the mirrors to bend the laser beams at 90-degree angles. Move and rotate the mirrors to change where the laser beam goes when it hits the mirror.
Fun with mirrors. Okay. If you've watched my previous series on Good Job, the Nintendo Switch game, you'll know how much I love lasers and mirrors. It's all angles, isn't it? Angles are fun. Okay, once again, we have got Dash and Radia. Crunch is clearly just in the Alpha Team staff room, just kind of chilling, munching pretzels or something and drinking lemonade. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty straightforward. I think it's just a case of spinning this one 90 degrees this way. Oh no, it's not. It's not at all. Oh yeah, it is, and pulling it here. I think this mirror wants to go here and spin that way, and I reckon this mirror wants to go here and spin that away. So they are both lined up. Now it's just a case of activating them both. Dash is going to activate that one without any issues whatsoever, and Radia just needs to turn 90 degrees here. That'll do, I think. Let's do that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
We did it!
Let's move on. Let's get some difficult ones. Mirror, mirror.
Vertical mirrors can deflect laser beams up, over, and down. Use them to help Radia and Dash open the door. Crunch is scouting around. He'll hook up with us later.
Of course he is. He's scouting around. Which basically means he's watching Netflix in the team bus. Right. Okay. Right. So we've got a laser here. Hang on. This laser is literally pointing at the thing. We don't need to do anything with that one, surely. Just take that mirror away. Success. As for the other one, let's turn that around. Let's... Oh, it can only flip that way. It's really particular about its flipping. Let's just put it in a bit of an area where it's got some room to move. If we flip that up, yes, I knew that would happen. Put it there. We can climb ladders, can't we? I think have we done that before? Spin that 90 degrees, and when she gets up the top of the ladder, spin 90 degrees there. Then it's just a case of getting this laser lined up at the top, which handily I think we can use these two. That one at the edge. This one can flip. And that... Oh, it's flipped the wrong way. Oh, we need to rotate it, not flip it. There we go. I think they both hit the middle. So Dash is going to hit this. Meanwhile, Radiate will hit that pad, go up, 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 right, and hit. Let's go. Oh, these laser ones are really easy. I want a tricky laser game.
We did it!
Okay, we've definitely got time for one more. Too many mirrors.
Put together combinations of mirrors to send the laser beams left, right, up and down.
I think my prayers may have been answered. Okay. Is this it's a Radius solo level, everybody. Dash is taking a well-deserved break now. Okay, so what is she going to do? And how do we do it? So, if we... Well, that's interesting, actually, because... How do we... Oh, I've not thought about this. How do we get something... If we get a laser up there... How do we turn it? I'll have to go a bit farther. Yeah, you see, it's going to end up going off into this direction, which is no good to us. I mean, we can do that. Oh, there we go. I think I've just answered that one inadvertently. That's one way of doing that anyway. Right, okay. How do we do the other one? That's over there. So we've got a spare one. Oh, you know what? I think this is it. I think we've done it. Because it's just a case of flipping that one up and flipping that one down. So the only thing, the lasers are all lined up, and now I've just got to get Radia to activate them both. So I reckon she'll jump. Hopefully that's lined up. Let's see. It is. Ah, but she's stuck on it. Okay, if we just move the jump tile one stud forward. And she jumps off, and she's going to trigger that one. We are knocking these out today. Absolutely.
We did it!
Heck. Okay, right. You know the drill, everybody.
We found the catapults. You can fire the catapults by burning their ropes with laser beams.
Oh.
The rocks they fling can be used to turn on more lasers.
Everybody loves a good laser. Okay, so... it's dash and radio again. And we've got... Right, I reckon these want to go in this middle bit here. Practically side to side. Side by side. And then I reckon these want to go here. Now we haven't used a catapult yet, do we? So we don't truly know how the physics works on them. But I suspect they just kind of go and like shake it on that way. So if we can line those up back to front, zoom in a little bit. So maybe just pull that one to there-ish, maybe. I think it's wildly off here though now, isn't it? Yeah. So keep it on that. Let's put that there. And then working backwards again on this side, let's put that maybe there, and then we'll see how we can fire these. So this laser device wants to move into go here, I think, in order to cut the rope. Yep. An issue though, we've only got one jump pad. So I think the jump pad might have to go in the middle, and it might be... I bet we can use them both on the same jump pad. Yes. Yes. Move that one up there. And move this here. It's kind of on that middle line there, isn't it? That's going to hit that. That's going to go for that. I think this is going to do it. So long as these guys don't, like, crash in the middle. Which they didn't. Now let's check the catapults. Okay, right. This one went a lot further than I thought it was going to. So we want to pull it back. We can pull it far back as we need to. We just need to make sure that we can activate this laser, like so. Let's try that. Yes, thank you.
We did it!
Very good. Alright, let's see what the next level is. We might just have time to do this. Barrel hop.
One of the team needs to grab the evil orb to get rid of the two workers blocking the locks.
Oh, it looks complicated. I'll tell you what, let's go for it. Let's try it out. Let's see if we can do this quickly. So, who've we got? We've got Crunch, we've got Radia. Any Dash in this one? No, I think Dash is having some time off again. Right, okay. So... Oh, we've got a cannon now. Light the cannon's fuse to fire a cannonball. Use cannonballs to hit plungers and seesaws. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the cannonball is going to activate that laser. And oh, we've got another cannonball here, actually, haven't we? So how far do these fire? Is the question. We won't necessarily find out until we hit go. Let's try moving this one a bit closer then. If the cannon is closer, it probably needs to be about there. It might be that it can scoop across the floor anyway and just kind of hit the one there. How are we going to light these cannons though is the question. We've got two lasers. But we've also got to consider that we need to get the evil orb. So, hang on a minute. What's Radia going to do? She's going to come along here. These are in a funny place, aren't they? If we... Oh, I know. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put that there and spin that to there to Right, that's got that cannon covered. So we can try out this cannon and see what that does. As for the other one, we've kind of got to get Crunch to activate that before then carrying on his way over here. That's going to be tricky, because we're going to end up using all of these directional pads, aren't we, if we're not careful. And this is all assuming that these cannons are going to be here. Tell you what, let's run this and let's see what Radia does with this cannon. Okay, right. So the cannon was pretty... It was a little bit further than we needed it to be. I think that would do it, wouldn't it? Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of floor space, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I bet that's not too far away. But of course we've got so much play here, haven't we? We could send this all the way over there. But then we'd have to adjust this cannon accordingly. This laser accordingly. Haha. Let's... Oh, I don't know. It's getting hold of this orb that's going to be the tricky bit, isn't it? Because if... Or is it? Hang on a minute. Hang on. I spy a red herring. I think if we get Crunch to take care of the orb, which we might be able to do with that, and then send him over there, can we get Radia to come back after hitting that laser to then hit the other laser? However, it's not going in the right direction, is it? And we've run out of directional tiles now. Oh, it's always going to be a tricky one, just as we're about to end the episode, isn't it? Let's have a little look at what happens here. So Crunch is getting there. It's just how we do this bit. So we might just need to re-engineer the idea of these mirrors as well. Because the cannons are in the right place, Crunch is in the right place. It's just a case of triggering these laser cannons. It's such a shame that they've only got plungers on one side and that we can't, like, turn them around. Right, hang on. How's this for a plan? Oh, I've got it. Right, hang on. Let's put this here. And then we end up putting this right over here. Bear with me. That's going to trigger that. We need to now bring this as far back as it can. Probably about there. Let's see what happens here. Oh, no. It's just not quite enough, is it? Oh, that's scuppered my plan. My plan was to kind of handle this on its own, and then we've still got a mirror spare to be able to activate this one. But we can't get that cannon any closer, can we? If it goes there... No, that won't work. Let's just see again, see how far off it is. Oh, so close. Ah, actually, tell you what, that might work. It might hit the front plunger. Oh, you know what? I think it's really close to hitting that front plunger as opposed to the top one. That's it. Right, okay. That's changing a few things now. Because we've now got this new mirror to play with. So, let's assume that this has to still be on this kind of trajectory. We've still got the mirror to play with here, though, haven't we? But how can we make the mirror useful? Because if radio comes down here, can we put this? Can we put this here? All right, hang on a cotton picking minute. Oh, it's very tight around here. I'm not sure this will work. No, I think that's too tight. Let's put this. Oh, yeah, but this works. But this is all out then, isn't it? This needs to line up on this line, and otherwise it won't hit that. Unless the mirror is meant to be used here. This is going way off course here, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I've confused myself. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. My plan here is thinking that radio will hit that and do that. We know that that works. That's fine. As long as we don't interfere with that, that's fine. She's then going to come back down here, go on these plates, turn down here, use the same jump pad that we've used to get Crunch over here to jump over the barrel onto this laser. So that's something that we've not considered, using this laser instead. And that jump pad. However, because it's slightly off center, I'm not sure that's going to line up right, is it? We've obviously got this. We've got this mirror that we can use. And that might work. I mean, it would work just about there, wouldn't it? I think that would work. It's just a case of activating that, though. Let's see. Let's just see what happens with this jump pad and this laser. Can she activate this? Let's see. She can. However, that is no good to us. Well, in fairness, this is way off center anyway. I think it wants to be more like that. Let's just see what happens. We might have just fluked this. Let's have a look. So here comes the laser. Here comes the cannonball. Oh, okay, it's way closer. Ah, but it's like on top of where that guy is, and we can't put things there. However, we can move this back a bit. This just doesn't quite line up with this, does it? But I think there might be a bit of forgiveness in it. There is! Ah, so we didn't need to use that mirror. I don't know if that's the official solution, but it worked.
We did it!
Brill, okay, right, I'm going to hit next mission, but we're not going to do this next one. We're just going to have a sneaky peek at what is going to come up in the next episode. So let's have a look. It's called Confused.
Radius found her launcher. Light its fuse to fire her into the air. Look for a way to use the same laser beam to ignite more than one fuse.
Interesting. Okay, so a new toy to play with, pretty much in a similar vein to Crunch's rolling bomb. Radia has this laser launcher. It looks like she's going to be like fired into the air like one of those cannons that you get at the circus. So interesting. That's a new toy to play with, and we've got the 2 laser gates at the top there. We've got loads of kind of toys going on here. We've got lasers, we've got mirrors, we've got cannons, we've got explosives. It's all going off. This is when I love this game, because there's all sorts of puzzle elements that just come together, and you just kind of got to work them out. But very good. Right, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to park the episode there, and we are going to come back to this in the future. So watch out for Tom Plays Lego Alpha Team episode 4 coming to YouTube soon. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure you tap that thumbs up and give it a like. And of course, make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more great content like this from all sorts of different games. From the PC, we play this, we play The Sims 4, and we play Nintendo stuff as well predominantly. We're playing loads of classic games on the SNES. We've got Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. We have got Super Mario Maker 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Loads of great games, and tomorrow on the channel, live at 5:15, 24th of September, Thursday night, be here for the next episode in my series playing Pikmin on the GameCube. It's one of my favourite series at the moment, really getting into that, and we are edging ever so closer to the end of that, so make sure you are tuned in tomorrow, 5:15 for that. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you the next time when I play games. Bye!